In the late 70s and into the early 80s, Saturday morning cartoons was the must-watch TV for any kids growing up. This was the day long before channels showed cartoons 24 hours a day. It was back when there were mostly only 3 TV channels, CBS, NBC, and ABC. The network TV channels had their primetime shows. During the day on weekends, it was mostly local programming, some old movies now edited for television. During the week, the network would show in the mornings game shows, and then in the afternoon, soap operas, or as your grandmother would say, my stories. There wasn't much out there for kids, but Saturdays was our day. Cartoons, old and new, funny and serious. The cartoons were big news to kids and big ratings for the networks, so they treated them just like primetime programming by hyping up a new season of shows. Each network will host an hour-long program a few days before the start of the new season to showcase the new and returning cartoons. Mostly this was done like a variety show with a somewhat story, and guests related to the cartoons would stop by, sometime in cartoon form and other times in live action. In 1977, CBS was ready to showcase their big Saturday show with a mix of live action shows and cartoons. One of those shows they was most excited about was a live-action show called Wacko, starring Bob Comfort, Rip Taylor, and more. This half-hour skit and musical show would take place in the Wacko Clubhouse. CBS was excited about this show and wanted to make sure kids of 1977 knew of it. So in September, to show off the new shows for kids, CBS aired on September the 8th an hour-long show called the Wacko Saturday Morning Preview and Other Good Stuff Special. What a title. The special promised not only a look at new shows for Saturday morning, but some special guests to drop by, such as Soupy Sales, the Dwight Twilley Band, Marty Allen, Jim Backus, Harry Nelson, Gary Owen, and Loretta Swit. This was 1977, and nothing got kids to turn on TV more than something to do with Star Wars. However, there was nothing Star Wars to promote for Saturday morning. But this was the company that released the biggest film of the year, Star Wars. So CBS brought in the evil of all evildoers, Darth Vader, or as TV Guide would call him in their ad, Darth Star Wars Vader. What was Vader's role on this show? What did he do? Sadly, the program only aired once and has never been seen since. No clips on YouTube, no clips online, nothing. We do know that Darth Vader appeared in live action thanks to a promotional photo released by CBS with Darth Vader standing next to one of the stars of the show Wacko. It has become lost media. However, my hope is someone out there has this on an old VHS tape. After all, the Christmas special was released a year later and many people recorded it off TV back in 1978. As for that Wacko show they had big hopes for, it was canceled after 10 episodes. Also, I could find no footage of it, other than one clip of the band from the show, the Dwight Twilley Band. And if you look closer, in the band, you'll see Tom Petty. This was years before he would have a hit solo career. Well, maybe you have this on a videotape somewhere and can help us find this lost media related to Star Wars. If you can help, let me know in the comments below. And as always, thumbs up on my content, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk again.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.